This is some kind of a student who doesn't care how much ever serious a class is. Just one word or even one sentence from their mouth, the whole class would burst into laughter. Did you study this? Study that. This question is important. That question is important. Did you study this? Study that. They hardly do any studying, but they always score top marks in exam. This student really surprises everyone, and he's also very special. Do you know how? He hardly comes to the class.
Everybody talking, but they coming to the shows. Pull up in the rows, now she wanna roll. Everybody talking, but they coming to the shows. Pulling up, being on swerving.
Hey guys, Sarferaaz Khaan here. Being a student would always be the best phase of everyone's life. Whether it is in school, college, university, or an academy or a club, student life is always gonna be amazing. What do you say? So coming to today's topic, just like everyone is unique, every student won't be the same. Each one will have a special quality or a trait. And what traits are they? That is what today's video is going to be about. We are going to go into the types of students that you'll meet in every single classroom, no matter where you go. I'm not going to be very sarcastic in this type of students. I'm not intending to hurt anyone. So I'll make sure that you have a very good time watching this video. Before that, if you're coming here for the first time and you're looking for ways to become the best ever version of yourself and gain amazing levels of knowledge, you have come to the right place. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. Without wasting any more time, let's get started right now.
It sound right, boy.
Starting with my favorite type of student, the class comedian. This is some kind of a student who doesn't care how much ever serious a class is. Just one word or even one sentence from their mouth, the whole class would burst into laughter. So they'll have a very high sense of humor, they'll be very jovial, fun-loving, and they'll always have a positive vibe around them. One special quality with these students is that even if they are not in class or they are absent for a particular day, the other students in the class would start to miss them. He's not there in class today. It's very boring. Other students would feel like this. So when it comes to fun in class, class comedians are number one. Does anyone come to your mind? The sleepy one. Yes, you heard that right. This is some kind of a student who even has the ability to sleep throughout the class. We would be so confused on how is that person able to sleep throughout the class. It would be so confusing to us. On the other side, there is no definite reason for a person to be like this. They might be feeling naturally sleepy, or the subject could be boring, or some people could have the habit of falling asleep if they are stationary for a long time. That is, if they are sitting for a long time and they could fall asleep, unfortunately. So all this could be funny for us to hear. But suddenly, these kind of students could become very serious, unexpectedly, and they'll excel in every subject how much ever possible. It would be totally unexpected. Most importantly, even if they sleep in the class. The non-academic student. This student really surprises everyone, and he's also very special. Do you know how? He hardly comes to the class. So there is really one reason for this type of students. They may be focusing on a lot of extracurricular activities. For example, NCC. Oh my god, NCC. I have some of my friends in NCC, so NCC buddies, I hope you're watching. They may have a lot of other works outside the campus. That is why they are called non-academic students, because they are focusing on extracurricular activities. And they may be focusing on sports or other competitions or other club activities and so on. And the non-academic students are also called OD lovers. You must have seen their attendance. On duty, on duty, on duty. The all-rounder. So who is an all-rounder first? In a student's life, there will be different aspects. Academic, sports, culturals, internships, volunteering, and so on. By that way, all-rounders are considered to be excellent at pretty much everything. They're really smart and they've scored good marks in exams also, and most importantly, they don't have bookish knowledge. They're really smart when it comes to studies. They involve themselves in a lot of activities, they work really hard, and also they have good fun. The class questionnaire. It is really common to have doubts in class and to ask the teacher a few questions during or after the class. It happens everywhere and it is really common. But class questionnaires never run out of questions. They're always startled and never satisfied with the teacher's answer. And it could be quite annoying for teachers. So asking a lot of questions is not considered to be a completely negative quality, but it is not appreciated by most of the teachers. Sometimes teachers lose their patience. So on the other side, asking questions itself is not considered to be a bad quality among students. Because if you don't understand something, you have to ask. Only then the teacher will come to know that you didn't understand something and he or she will explain in a clear manner. But we as students must always make sure that we ask questions in a polite way and not like irritating a teacher. The over serious one. Of course, it is totally accepted that school, college or university is gonna be challenging at some point. There are definitely gonna be times that we have to really work hard. But the over serious ones become so startled for everything. They assume that there is a lot of pressure on their head. Of course, it is okay to work hard, but being stressed is totally not okay. For example, if there is an exam, it is really common to become stressed just before the exam by thinking of the question paper. But the over serious ones, you study this, study that, this question is important, that question is important, you study this, study that. The other normal people, bro, cool. Okay? By being over serious, they also make other people nervous. The one who never studies but highly achieves. I would say that these type of students have a natural talent. From the name itself, you must have understood what type of students they are. They hardly do any studying, but they always score top marks in exam. So these type of students would be mostly good listeners and good observers. For example, if a teacher is teaching something in the class, they would be good listeners and they would load up everything in their mind at that time itself. And if the teacher is writing something on the board, without taking any notes, they would capture everything by photographic memory. That would totally be amazing. And during exam, without studying so hard and all, they would be able to score good marks just by revising. On the other side, all students won't have this capacity. That is why I said these students have a natural talent. Anyone comes to your mind? The magnet. So this is a type of student who is really attractive in whatever he or she does. They will have no negative comments around them or about them, and everyone wants to talk to this person, and everyone wants to become friends with this person, and everyone wants to have this person in their friend circle. These type of students are mostly quiet, good learners, and well recognized even around the campus. The teacher's pet. A student who has won the teacher's special favor. That student is someone who is greatly soft-cornered by the teacher. This doesn't need much of an explanation. We definitely must have come across just one person who is a teacher's pet. What do you think? And coming to the final type of student, the leader. So these type of students are not necessarily class monitors or class representatives. Instead, they have a natural leadership quality and they are pretty much the voice of the class. This student knows the best way to deal with all the students in the class. Most of the teachers like these type of students because they are outspoken and they are very confident. They plan their day well, organize themselves, study at the right time, have fun, and also the best examples of a student. So friends, we'll have a small recap of all the type of students now. The class comedian, the sleepy one, the non-academic student, the all-rounder, the class questionnaire, the over-serious one, the one who never studies but highly achieves, the magnet, the teacher's pet, and finally, the leader. I hope that this was a new information for you. Let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts on this video and about all the types of students, and most importantly, which one are you? So that's it for today guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, chat with your friends and family, and drop your comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for new videos every week. Until next time, stay happy, stay motivated, and believe in yourself.
I'll bring that fire.